What's up, lads and ladettes? Welcome to today's video, which is just ARIS daily missions in a nutshell. So there's nothing real special about them, but they all serve a nice little purpose. And my god, is ARIS a little bit of jank. Let me just there we go. I need to get a new. I need to get a new computer at some point. What the fuck is that? Benny Tempo Turbo. Nice. So we've got a couple of missions that we're going to do today. Basically the ones that I'm able to do. We're going to get ourselves... we're going to go and kill some faint thyroids. And we're going to do the... was it the Axiom? The one of the missions. I'm going to be doing one of the missions. And I forget... Oh, yes. I'm here because... No, not in the trade terminal. I left my car here, which I now understand why Bacon might have accidentally left his, because it is a little bit of a it happens easily. It happens easily. So we're gonna be using our ghost. Now the ghost armor isn't the best for robots. In fact, it's not very good at all. It's rather crap actually. But for the faint thyroids and a couple of the other things that we're going to be going after, it's going to be for the faint thyroids. I don't know if we're going to be hunting anything else today. We're not going to be doing anything else in this video, but we're going to go and hunt some thyroids. And if you're curious, we are going to be rocking a Hyperion Aurora PR30 with an L amplifier 28B. That will get us up to, some okay damage, really good efficiency. We're going to be, come on, oh god damn it. The lag on ARIS is unfreaking real sometimes. And so is the rubber banding. The lag and the rubber banding. But that just is what it is, I'm afraid. It is what it is, and what it is something that I can't really change. So the thyroids are like up this way, the faint thyroids, and hopefully we might be able to get a couple of decent markup stuff. Hopefully we can get a hold of some infernal residue, which is needed for crafting, and I think it's also needed for the refining of the sweat crystals, which is... Why did I discover that? I've been past here. Now that's weird. That's weird. Must have reset or something. Hopefully nothing else reset. No, all my teleports are still there. I have once had teleports just go missing from my teleport list, so it is a true annoyance when it does happen. But yeah, we're gonna have the faint thyroids up here. And they won't be difficult at all. We got the Molotrons over here. These guys are a little bit too... I need to get better armor, is essentially what I'm saying. I need to get better armor. DPS wise, I'm fine, but it's just armor that I'm severely lacking in, which is my own fault, really. It is my own fault, and I'll be explaining that in a coming video, which is going to be all about why mining, crafting, and hunting, why you should do all of them. As I've learnt the hard way, it's important to make sure you're multitasking with a lot of things. Otherwise you can really screw yourself over just a little bit in the long run. You know, some people will disagree with me on that fact, but I've got my reasons behind these things, you know. Alright, so the faint thyroids are just up here. Let's not accidentally hop in our car, otherwise it will say, you know, no flying vehicles permitted. It's like, well, this is not a flying vehicle. There we are, faint thyroids. Let's see how this plasma rifle with the 28B handles these guys. We will be putting a... Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. It's like I saw it, but I didn't see it. I saw it, but I didn't. That makes sense. Alright. So we'll deal with these guys, and yeah, this is going to be simple enough to deal with. For the Axiom, we might have to switch over to like an LC60, but that's only because, you know, those guys hit pretty damn hard, and I really need the DPS to sort of, you know, wade through it all, to wade through the mess. But the good thing is, this daily mission really doesn't cost that much at all. So if you're looking to do these daily missions, just like this specific one, just to get the Hyperion stuff, then it's super easy to do. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, the faint Thyroids die pretty easy. They're pretty damn slow as well. So as long as your DPS is up to scratch, you can do this without armor. Yeah, but that's kind of their range. They got a little tiny little bit of range, but nothing we can't handle. And who is out here? It's a buddy. It's a friend of mine is out here somewhere. But I have no idea who it actually is. That's all good. Got a couple more. Oh, only one left. That was a big one. And I had someone ask the other day on, I think it was Blades of Akar's live stream, like what mobs on ARIS drop animal eye oil. These faint Thyroids. So if you're looking for animal eye oil to make some springs or some simple one components, because they are required in a lot of things. Yeah, these are the guys to hunt. These guys, and then you can just do the weak Verterons as well, or the Morsamexes, whatever they're called, or Mortarexes. What are those fucking things called? Yeah, Mortarex. Mortarex. So I do believe we're probably going to have to switch over to one of these LC60s. I did look in Lawsbade's store to see if he had like a PR40 or like a PR50 or something like that, but no dice, which, you know, I might have to ask him and kind of commission one if he's able to do that. I'll probably end up trading some blueprints to him for one if he's able to. Hit me up, Lawspade. Let me know if you're able to do something like that, because if you can, that'd be fantastic. So we are going to be heading up to here and then into here. So this is the Axis outpost, and then up in here is the Axiom sort of place, which is good. And that's the only one that I'm going to be doing, because it's the only one that I actually can do at the Minamoto, because your boy needs better armor. I heard the Zap armor is, well, from Blades of Akar and a couple of other places, the Zap armor is pretty good, which is the armor that you find blueprints for here on ARIS. So I might try to see if I can get like a full set of that at some point in the future. It's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg to get, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I might be able to ask, I don't know, I might be able to find one that's like got low condition on it, so you know it's close to broken, or you know didn't have any residue popped into it. I might be able to find something like that. Quite possibly. And if we look to our right, we can see a big smoldering thingy up over there. That's obviously where some robots crashed, because robots do not know how to fucking fly at all. look over here, we have someone swanting a weak Verteron. It's a very good idea. Swanting weak Verterons is a very good idea because they are incredibly freaking slow. Like, stupid slow. I am going to be doing a video on, like, low-level basic stuff here on ARIS. That way, if people want to, they can come and they can kind of see how certain things, like how you can do certain things. And I also tested out TT mining the other day, and you know, I was able to get things like Force Nexus, Melchi Crystal, Garcine, Grace, and Alicines, and different things like different lower level things like that. But all of those things are required for the refined sweat crystals, which I don't think have that big of a markup at the moment. I think the markup on refined sweat crystals have gone down, but they are things that are required to craft some of the weapons. Actually, I think they're required to craft all of the craftable stuff on ARIS, I believe. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do believe that is something that is pretty much a standard affair. Go up to the Axiom, go in, collect our, kill some guys, collect our goods. Oh god, I think I need to get like a better vehicle for dealing with this stuff. Maybe a hoverboard. Yeah, damage more stuff. That's completely fine. I need to get my repair skills up anyway. Alright, oop. There we are. Grab that shit. And into the Axilium plant. Now, I am doing all this like straight up, just to show you guys how quickly you can get this done and dusted, which is good. So what I'm going to be utilizing is this LC60, which you can get from a daily mission stuff, and I recommend doing it via the bonus daily missions. That way you get 20 tokens at a time. And then you just need to do it 4 times and you're able to get this ISIS LC60. It's pretty shit when it comes, when it has its base stats. But if you throw on something like the Mayhem L Amplifier Beta, which is what I have, it does pop it up. But it does already have decent efficiency, but it's got one hell of a lot of ammo burn. But it does a nifty nice chunk of damage. And yeah, let's just get into it. I like to do this for sort of first person. It allows me to sort of get a good handle on certain targets. Especially in the main room over here, I'm able to take out the turrets without getting hit most of the time. Material efficiency component, that's good. It's always nice. Derelict Coordinated Gen 3. Now, I wonder if these guys drop... there's a processor, which has like some insane markup. I wouldn't mind seeing if they drop it, but I think there's only one of those guys in here, so it's not like you can reliably test it, or reliably grind it, because you can only do this once a day. Which is another thing, you can only do it once a day, but it opens up basically after you've done the dungeon. Right, after you've done the instance, you can do it again in about 20 hours. Which means if you're planning on doing it the same time each day, you won't have any, there won't be any lag or anything. Lag is in if it takes you like 20 minutes to do or whatever, you're not going to have to then keep creeping the time that you do it forward each day. So if you do it at 6 o'clock or like 8 o'clock or whatever, then you can come back and do it at the same time the next day. Because yeah, I believe it's like 20 hours. We'll double check. You know, we will double check. That does mean that you can do it sooner and sooner and sooner, which if you're grinding out the daily vouchers, the Hyperion vouchers, you will be able to, well, you'll be able to get all your vouchers sooner if you kind of align when you do it in those 20 hours, you know? So if you do it at 6, instead of doing it at 6 the next day, you do it at like 2, and then the day after that you do it at 10, and then you do it at, you know, if you're able to, you wake up at 6, and then maybe you stay up a little bit, you know. But that's if you want to, you know, that's if you're really trying to min-max the amount of like the daily, they're not tokens, they're vouchers that you can get, you know, if you really want to really hit it hard. I'm not really fussed. Got some robot filters. Oop. Yeah, a little bit of damage. That's fine. You can actually kind of cheat these guys just a little tiny bit by like just peeking across and like getting in that way. So you can kind of like avoid stuff. You know, I really like doing first person mode. I wish first person mode was a little bit more visually appealing. You know, I wish when you hit a mob there was like a visual indication other than just the sploosh there that you hit them. You know, if they actually had some kind of like hit animation, that would be really cool, you know? That would be fucking awesome. But they don't. Which, you know, is fine. Actually, I tell a lie, it's not fine. Hopefully in Unreal 5 they add in, you know, things actually looking like they take damage. Instead of just, their health is going down. That's all. Okay, I mean, I guess. Could have done a little bit better. And I'm gonna have to get a new L amplifier beta at some point. I got an alpha, but you know, I'm hopefully saving that to use the alpha on like maybe the next step up when it comes to the plasma rifles. Alright, Droctimus Prime. Let's see. Now these guys, this guy drops, you can drop a whole number of things really. But we're really hoping that we get some blueprints. And these guys, he does have a chance to drop like an unlimited thing, but he didn't this time. Or, you know, I'm never gonna get one. They are stupid rare, but we got a PF10 blueprint, and we got some optics, rusty optics. It's got a little tiny bit of markup. Let's actually refine that to see what the markup is for the polished optics. Alright, polished optics. It's got a little bit of markup, but it doesn't really have that much markup. And this took 40 PED of ammo to go through. So in total, by like from doing the very first mission, like the first daily mission, and doing this mission, I spent not even 60 PED. I didn't get that back, mind you. But we killed nowhere near enough of anything to get back to our average. You know, you really need to have, like, this is something that I recommend. If you're doing a specific instance every day, maybe have a specific pool of universal ammunition that you utilize for that instance, or even better yet, just track your returns. You know, track your spending, track your returns, all that stupid shit. And it's not stupid. It's important. But, you know, it is what it is. Now it's going to take a little bit to get ourselves out of here. Because these guys tend to be a little bit... coming out of an instance tends to be a little bit of a nightmare. Because it takes a while for your vehicle to get to a point where it can actually spawn. And it freezes a little bit. It's just being a pain in the asshole. Okay. Let's see if we can get ourselves hooked up with our car. Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it. See, it takes a while for it to actually do anything. Come on. Come on. You know, we're just gonna like we're just gonna die. We're just gonna die. No, don't use the HDNA. Quickest way to travel. Quickest way to travel is just to die. And in fact, there are some points where dying is just quicker than dealing with the frickin' lag. Like, genuinely. But, yeah, that's going to be today's video, guys. So if you are interested in doing some of the ARIS daily stuff, I 100% recommend it. Certain things will be a little bit more, what's the word, skewy. You know, until you're able to, like, get some armor and maybe some extra DPS. But, you know, it'll be what it'll be. You can also group up with friends and do... I mean, you should be able to group up with friends and do a lot of stuff. You just can't do the instances together, which kind of blows. But I understand, because you don't want people to fight over, you know, things dropping and all that jazz. Yeah, we got a PF10, which is cool. This guy requires a simple one conductor. See, that's why you know, keep some stuff aside here. Enhanced filter, which I'm actually going to be able to get the blueprint for, which is awesome. Fine sweat crystal, Verteron eyes, cinnabar ingot, and reconstructed power core. Now, I've got a reconstructed power core. Is it a power core? No, I've got a bunch of broken power cores. But I can turn these back into standard power cores. You know, which is pretty cool. And, while I'm here, let's actually have a look at the refined sweat crystal. That's the one that I wanted. Yeah, so the actual markup for it has gone down. But we've got a couple of different things to work with. But I'm gonna have to do like a proper mining run on ARIS at some point to stock up on things. But apparently a lot of the ARIS stuff is quite expensive, like very, very expensive. But I'm gonna go over that in a separate video. But for today, guys, I'm gonna be leaving it there. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and yeah, go out there, do some of these ARIS missions. This is just a little bit of a showcase to anyone that's like lower level, or anyone that might not have as much PD or as much gear, because, you know, that's the boat that I'm in, right? You know, that is the boat that I am in. I'm a low-income person, so I 100% get it, guys. But you're still able to come up and you're still able to do this, which is great. And yeah, no worries, no harm, no foul. And yeah, I'm going to be leaving it there. Take care, stay safe, come up to ARIS if you get a quick minute, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, Go and check out Lawspade shop. Shop 1, floor 2, Medusa Bazaar, I believe it is. It will say Lawspade. Just go and look. He's got these ARIS weapons. You know, if we have a look at the markup of some of these, you know, he's going for below, like he's going for below markup, which is really cool. Go and check him out. He's got all sorts. All right, you'll take care. Stay safe. We'll see you all in the next one.